Chelsea are currently sitting fourth position with 14 points, 4 points from the above the league table, or from the league table. Match day week 7, we have already scored 16 goals, and we have conceded 8 goals, which I think it was much better from where we are last season. And that leads me, pretty much before our match against Nottingham Forest, I was pretty confident that we are league contenders. And don't get me wrong, nothing has really changed on that. But I think I'm just here to I want to talk about if are we league contenders, why we are league contenders, things I think we should do if we are going to contest for the league, or we are going to eventually win the league. You get me? We are sitting very, very comfortably, very, very closer to the first position, which is Liverpool, and which are the people that we are going to be taking on after this international break. But first of all, welcome back to the channel. This is Papi Suban. I'm your host, Fine Boy Papi. First of all, like the video because it kind of notifies to YouTube that we are doing something right here. Not saying so much with 500 subscribers, 15 likes on this video. We really, that's not too much to ask. I think we get more than 15 viewers on this video, so 15 likes on this video will not be bad. And then I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and it won't be possible without you. So at the end of the video, if you like what I'm doing here, subscribe. So let's just get back into the video. And given that last season we were not here, and we'll be taking on Liverpool. Yes, that was where I was. We'll be taking on Liverpool, and I'm not really scared. I'm not really scared about taking Liverpool, which we could say they are the best Premier League side. Defensively, they are good. They have only conceded 6 goals. Attacking wise, also they are good. Even though they have scored the least goals in the top 4 because there are 13 goals. Man City has 17 goals. Arsenal has 15 goals, and Chelsea has 16 goals. In the top 4 Premier League goals, they have scored the least in the top 4, but they have considered the least as well. They are a very, very solid side. They haven't only lost to Nottingham Forest. They are 1 point clear from City and Arsenal, who are second and third respectively. But City's 14 points, does that give us the being the Premier League title contenders, or coming for the league? Does that give us that tag? Because over the past few weeks, a lot of pundits have been making U-turns on what they said. So a lot of pundits didn't really predict us to be at top of the table as we are currently sitting now. A lot of them say that Chelsea will be sitting 7th, 4th. I think there are a few pundits that Shirley John Obi will say. John Obi, is he really a pundit or a YouTuber? I don't really know, but big up, he's a legend. He predicted that Chelsea will be sitting 4th come the end of the season. And equally, if you watch my Premier League prediction, I equally predicted Chelsea to be 4th. But the way things are going, and the Arsenals, and the Arsenal, more like the weapons we have up front, I think we could be going for the league. And here are my reasons. Maybe I might be getting ahead of myself, obviously. Definitely, maybe I might be getting ahead of myself, but I don't really care, because it's been 2 years, man. It's been 2 years 2 years of misery, 2 years of suffering, bro. And then to finally have this relief, or to have this, this is the most wonderful. This is a very, very good time to be alive as a Chelsea fan. But I think we are league contenders. Here's my opinion. I think we are league contenders. But if we are going to discuss about us winning the league, that's where I think things are different, or it's now a whole different conversation. Because before the Nottingham Forest match, I was beating my chest that we are that we're coming for the league. But after the Nottingham Forest match, I think it kind of downplays my hope, or my confidence in the team. But not really, because it's one of those games, and Nottingham Forest will go round. Obviously, I think Nottingham Forest is going to be a very big problem to the big teams, the whole top 4. They already win Liverpool. We are lucky to get out with a draw from that match. And this is just match day 7. And statistically, mathematically, we could still win the league, because after this international break, most of these teams, majority of these teams will be taking a lot of hard fixtures, most especially Liverpool, because they take Chelsea, they take Brighton, they take Real Madrid, They take Newcastle. I think they probably have some. I think they have a lot of hard fixtures. I think they'll take Arsenal in those period. Chelsea as well. We have hard fixtures as well. I think this will be our next fixtures after Liverpool. We have Newcastle. We have them. We play Manchester United, which are very very tough. I'm not really scared of Manchester United. I'm scared of Newcastle because we're playing them at home, and it's going to be a tough match. Taking Newcastle at home, it's always been tough. Playing Newcastle, they're not easy team. We saw them against the last Premier League match day week. They played Man City, which they obviously drew, and they have known. Newcastle are notorious for being a very strong side, to play against, and I think we'll see what happens before them. But currently now, and I'm speaking currently now, I think we are up for the league. I think we are coming for the league. I think I'm confident. I believe in Enzo Maresca. I think we have the squad depth. I think Chelsea has the best attack in the league. As in, put me anywhere. Tell me, maybe Liverpool. Maybe Liverpool will be in similar conversation because, bro, Liverpool's front line is mad. It's crazy. The squad depth is mind blowing. I can't lie to you. You can't even say City. City, if there's no Haaland, there's no show. They don't have that killer front line. Their wingers, Doku. Do you mean Doku? Do you mean Savinho? Do you mean sorry? No disrespect to them, they're very good players. But to compare the number of players, like the caliber of player we have in that front line, no. We have Sancho, Madueke, Upama, who else? Nicolas Jackson. Even a lot of people don't really like him. Pedro Neto, Joao Felix, Christopher Nkunku. Bro, I think we have the best squad depth in the Europe. I think we have it. Because no one has those kind of players. If you see the kind of players we have, you will know like we aren't playing. You get me? But I know Enzo Maresca has came and said that we're not competing with Man City and Arsenal because their coaches has been there longer, and I understand that's just PR, and he doesn't want to invite a lot of pressure on the boys. But this is what I'm saying, and this is why I think we are coming for the Man City. Already they are lost Rodri, which I think is their workforce, their number one man. I think Man City is going to get exposed, but this is Guardiola. Anything can still happen. Maybe them win the league. They are definitely, obviously, the favourites to win the league this season. But with them having Rodri out, that's going to cost them a lot of points. Obviously, they already lost 2 points against Newcastle, and they are still going to lose more with the absence of Rodri. Then Liverpool are currently on a very very good run, but I think they haven't faced a very big test or a very hard test. You can say AC Milan is a hard test. Well, yeah, but in the league, all these stubborn side, Brighton, the Newcastle, Chelsea's, so they're going to take them in this international break, and I don't think they could, continue performing this way because we saw them last season under Johan Klopp. They were very very good. They had this form where they come back and win game, but at a point the sauce dried up, and I'm hoping and I'm wishing the sauce equally dries up this season, which is looking like a probability. Their midfield, they are fucking, sorry for swearing, but their midfield is a little bit shaky. They're not really solid in the midfield side, which I think we are very very good. We have Enzo, we have Fernandez, we have Lavia, we have, as we call, Andres Santos, Chuku. You get me. So we are really stacked in the midfield, and Liverpool are not really stacked, which I think really Liverpool are one injury away from having a very disorganized midfield. I don't know, but they don't really have strong midfield to compare the whole top five, even Aston Villa combined as well. And Arsenal, they have been going through this, they concede and they come back and win the game. I think it's a matter of time before they are exposed too, because we saw Liverpool go through similar form and that didn't last. Obviously, it didn't really last. And we can talk about Aston Villa. Aston Villa is new to Champions League, which they haven't been in decades. They haven't been. I don't know the last time they have been to Champions League, and obviously they are plagued with a lot of injuries, so they can't really keep up. They're not even the league contest. They're not even the favorite to win the league. So that's why I say like there is opportunity in where these teams are lacking. I think we are good. In most of the places we are good attacking, we are good in the midfield, except our defense and goalkeeper. And this is where I don't want to keep this video longer than it should be, but this is where I have to say, if we are going to win the league, this is what I think we should do. First of all, goalkeeper, Robert Sanchez. One thing I can say, Robert Sanchez is a very good shot stopper. We have seen it against Bournemouth, against Nottingham Forest as well, and against West Ham equally. He made some good saves against West Ham. He made some good saves against Brighton, but he lacks one of the main things that we are playing, which is playing from the back, and that's one of the reasons we kept him or we bought him. I think if we want a shot stopper, we could have kept Petrovic because he's really, really good also, but we need a ball playing goalkeeper, and playing from the back, which they said is his best position, is actually his kryptonite because he sucks playing from the back. It cost us 2 goals against Brighton, actually giving the second goal was actually literally giveaway to the Brighton side when we faced them, his former side. And another thing is our backline. We have a lot of players in that position, which I think is a little bit shaky. We are a little bit shaky. Maybe get Tosin to start more and see what happens, or maybe we go out and sign a very good or very good centre back. You know what they say? Scoring goals gets you points, but having a good defense wins you league. So if we could secure our defense, we are up for the league. Another place I think that needs improvement is equally our attack. Even though I think we are very, very good there, we could do without it. But I think in games like Nottingham Forest, that's where I see the importance of strikers like Victor Osimhen. We have Victor Osimhen in the position of that Nicolas Jackson, a striker that could command pressure, and which Victor Osimhen is very, very good at. Get me? Nicolas Jackson, he's not good aerially. He's not good with heads, and Osimhen is definitely good there. He's a player you hold him there, loop there, you could just keep looping it into that 18-yard box. He could create something from those kind of moments. But Nicolas Jackson is not that aggressive striker, and that's why I would like us to get a Victor Osimhen. I've seen a lot of people say they want Victor Gyökeres, John Duran. I think John Duran is good, but man, get me a Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen offers way more better. I think John Duran still need a little bit development. I think he's good. I obviously regret us not signing him, but get me Victor Osimhen. Just get me Victor Osimhen. We know what he can offer. You get me? So this is over to you now. Tell me, do you think Chelsea are contesting for the league? Do you think we are coming for the league? How do you feel, about, how Chelsea is doing? But obviously, I'm really, really confident that we are league contenders. But this is my final take. But I'm not sure we are going to win the league. Obviously, I've listed where these other teams where I think are competing. I don't even list Manchester United because, bro, I can't really see them here. I have to press next to see those teams. But let's talk about teams that are the top 6. The people that are ballers. And even though I think a lot of these teams are lacking, but I don't think we are going to win the league. Yeah, I would love us to win the league, but from what I'm looking at now, I don't really think we are going to win. But one thing I'm going to say is that if they allow us to top that league or top this league, it's over. You get me? Nigeria, there's something that say Otilo. You get me? Just go to Google, search what's the meaning of Otilo. If you are not Nigeria, every Nigeria or most African countries will understand what I said. You get me? With that said, that's all for now. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. maybe we'll drop a video. Should I do a video about the international break? I don't really know because I have a lot of topics I want to cover as well. I want to do a regimes. Let me not give it away too quickly. But like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Good.